To make it easier to cut in with your larger roller, another way of doing this is to use a mini roller to get yourself close to the edge. I like to use the jumbo coater because it helps us fill in the area up close to where you've cut in. It gives you a nice even texture, so it's very similar to what you're going to get when you use the 9-inch roller cover for the rest of the wall. As you can see, because of the button end here, it allows you to get really, really close to that edge. As you're getting ready to roll with your 9-inch roller cover, it's very important that you make sure that that cover is fully loaded. That means making sure that the paint is all the way through the fabric to the core. If you don't do that, you'll end up with voids on your wall and spaces. It will not be nearly as even as if you had fully loaded the cover. Once it's loaded, you're ready to paint. When you start painting the wall, you want to start by painting a W. Work the paint in a W form and then go back and fill it in, making sure it's even. Your goal here is to work in sections, not the entire wall. You want to work about a 4 foot by 4 foot section at a time, and once you finish that, then you can go back and load your cover for another section. While you're working, you also want to keep a wet edge between sections. Never stop in the middle of a wall, because if that paint dries and then you go back and try to paint up next to it, you'll end up with thicker spots in your paint, which will certainly show up in the sheen of the paint at the end of your job. If you're painting a larger wall or painting over an extended period of time, a lot of people find it easier to use their roller frame on an extension pole. In addition to giving you a little more height on the wall, it also gives you better leverage. It will help break down on the fatigue for your wrist and things like that as you go through the day. So don't be afraid to use an extension pole on the end of your roller frame. Remember, there's more to a successful paint job than just buying good paint. First, you need to make sure that you prep your walls completely. Make sure that they're ready for paint. Second of all, make sure that you spend a little money on good quality applicators, because good applicators do make paint look great. And third, above all else, take your time.